is February 1st. We are in front of one of our new projects on Congress in Del Paso Heights. This property was a off-the-market property that we were able to pick up for a great price of $125,000. Our plan is to put in about $50,000 into this property and then resell it for around $225,000 to $250,000. It's a pretty easy job relative to the other ones that you've seen us do. Pretty lipstick job. But this one, I have the pleasure of working with my clients, Tim and Meredith. Tim and Meredith are my clients who really did a good job of investing in real estate. They bought some buy and hold properties and were able to hold them in an area that appreciated greatly, and took those funds and now are doing their first flip. So they're excited. They are actually pretty hands-on, so it's kind of neat. We'll be able to see them getting their hands dirty. They already did demo this last week, so starting off on a great front. So right now you're going to see the property in demoed condition, and then we'll take you through the property and show you what we'll be working on next. So come on in. So if you notice, we're in the living room right now and there is no central light in here. So we could source one and put one up here. It usually costs around $400 for us to put in a new light source, but I think it's worth it because if somebody's showing this house, especially in the evening time, they gotta be able to see, particularly in the living room. So are we in agreement on adding a light source in this room?
Yeah, are you thinking like a fan and a light or a couple can lights? What's your thought?
I love can lights. It's going to be more expensive if we do that. I typically do can and a center light, but in this case, because this living room is on the smaller side, I think we can get away with just one central light. Okay. People tend to like fans as well, just for that dual purpose. So,
yeah,
you know,
good one central. Plenty for this room.
We could do something decorative too if we wanted to. The ceiling isn't that high, so if we did, we'd need it to be more flush mount. But we can figure that out later. Yeah. For right now, we'll make sure that we drop in a light source right there. And on that subject, let's look at the bedrooms as well, because each one of those actually does have a light source, but it has an original fan. So again, we wouldn't need to source a light when it's here, but it is an older fan and we are updating this house. So we're looking at about $100–150 per fan if we wanted to swap those out. What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that expensive, and when somebody comes in and everything else is redone, I think it's
nice to room
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can just have Meredith paint her up and save $150.
She can spray the brush. I feel like if you say this, she's really gonna go and do this. I know she would. And you do a good job too. But for $100, I think you might as well just
something nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then in each of the bedrooms, we'll swap out the lights, and then we'll add just one in the living room.
Sounds good.
I'll add it to the
Thanks
budget.
for trying to give me more work.
So we're standing in the kitchen right now. One of the great things about this house is that the cabinets were in great condition. So we are able to salvage them. If you notice, we did pop off the countertop during demo, so we'll be replacing the countertop. But because Tim and Meredith are so handy, they are gonna actually restore these cabinets. So Tim, let us know how you're gonna do that.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm too handy. I did watch a YouTube video. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna clean it up and then sand it down, get this kind of glossy finish off of it. And then it's as simple as once you have it clean and sanded, you just roll on some paint. I got this stuff off Amazon. It comes with 2 of these cans, rollers, paintbrush for like $70. Covers about 100 square feet. I got an extra can, so we have 150 square feet of coverage if everything goes smooth. So we'll see how it goes.
And this is special paint to restore the cabinet, so it has the sealant and everything all in one.
Yeah, so it's high performance and
Made specifically for restoring
exactly.
cabinets.
Yep.
Okay, great. So we're really excited about doing this. We've got a darker color, right?
Yeah, so it's Earl Grey. That's the name of it, but it's charcoal, so it's going to be really dark, which will contrast the white quartz countertops. Right?
Yeah. So we're doing white quartz countertops. We'll do a really fun backsplash, and then we'll just change out this hardware. New appliances in this kitchen will look brand new. So next thing that we're going to move into is the bathroom. So come with us. So we're standing in the bathroom. This is the only bathroom in the house. It's a little loud in here. It's one of the things that are on our punch list is the exhaust fan needs to be replaced. But what we're going to talk about right now is whether or not we're going to change the footprint of this bathroom at all. It's actually a really good size bathroom. So right now this is where the vanity was located. But it's a small vanity because of the setbacks required by the tub. So what was the size of this?
It was like 22 inches.
22 inches.
Yeah.
So that's a really small vanity. Our option that we have is to relocate the vanity onto this wall here, which we have a lot more space to work with. The thing that will have to happen if we move it onto this wall is not only plumbing, but we'll also have to move the electrical over because we're going to need to have the GFI outlets over here too. So considering this is a raised foundation, it should be, the plumbing won't be that difficult, and also to bring up the electrical won't be that difficult, but it's something we need to get a price on from the contractor to see how much that would be. But let's look at how much space that we have here if we were to do that option. Okay, so it looks like we got about, what is that, Tim, 6 feet?
Yep.
Okay, which is plenty adequate of space. Even a large one is 48 for a single vanity. But it would allow for more vanity space on either side for your makeup and all that. So I think that would be a really great upgrade to this bathroom, considering there was only one bathroom too. So I just spoke to Josh just to make sure that our codes, we were correct on what we needed. Setback wise, we're good as long as the door can open, which we measured from that. And we're not doing a glass door on the tub, so we're fine with that. And even this little step here allows for space before we hit the tub. We do have one outlet here, so he's going to take a look at it and see if there's anything that we need to do with that.
At least make it GFI, right?
Correct. Yeah, he said 20 amps. So.
And then for the counter, are we still talking about using the same quartz as we are in the kitchen? Or with, since we're doing a big vanity, probably just buy it standalone?
We can do either or. We can do a freestanding furniture version of one that comes with the countertop already, or we can get one that's kind of custom where we get the cabinet base and then just put the countertop on top of it. So I've priced it out so many times, and usually if you can get an affordable freestanding one, and then you don't have to have the 2 trades and stuff, it's usually less hassle and ends up being the same or less, unless you go with a really high-end like restoration hardware or something like that. So now that we have our plan for the kitchen and bathroom, we're gonna head out to the store and pick out a countertop for the kitchen and try to find some vanities for this bathroom. So we're gonna take you along with us to find those, which is kind of different than we did in the last season. So we wanted you to be a part of that. So come along.
Shopping.
Shopping.